Lucky Land Casino, asking people, what's the weirdest place you've gotten lucky?
Lucky? In line at the deli, I guess?
Aha, in my dentist's office. More than once, actually.
Do I have to say?
Yes, you do.
In the car before my kids' PTA meeting.
Really?
Yes.
Excuse me, what's the weirdest place you've gotten lucky?
I never win and tell.
Well, there you have it. You can get lucky anywhere, playing at LuckyLandSlots.com. Play for free right now. Are you feeling lucky? No purchase necessary. Void where prohibited by law. 18 plus. Terms and conditions apply. See website for details.
With Lucky Land Slots, you can get lucky just about anywhere.
Dearly beloved, we are gathered here today to... Has anyone seen the bride and groom?
Sorry, we're here. We were getting lucky in the limo and we lost track of time.
No, Lucky Land Casino, with cash prizes that add up quicker than a guest registry.
In that case, I pronounce you lucky.
Play for free at LuckyLandSlots.com. Daily bonuses are waiting. No purchase necessary. Void where prohibited by law. 18 plus. Terms and conditions apply. See website for details.
Thanks for tuning into our podcast. We love having you here, and it's our mission to bring you all the latest and greatest tips, skills, and know-how to make you the best that you can be. We know that you have it in you, and we're going to show you how. Now, let's get started.
This episode is powered by Poddex.
Thank you for tuning in today. You are now listening to That Will Never Work podcast with your host, Maurice Chisholm. Hey, everyone. How y'all doing today? This is your host, Maurice. And, I'm really excited for who I'm going to speak to today, who I'm presenting to y'all today. This is my sister. She is fabulous. She has, many hats, and she has been successful in everything that she's touched. Now you might talk to her, and she's very down to earth. Her head is not blown up. She's been a mompreneur through this whole process, being a single mother, and her daughter is doing fabulous things, doing her own thing also. And I have to say that this young lady that I'm going to present to you today, her attitude is not for everybody. She can be aggressive, but you know what? Sometimes in this industry of being an entrepreneur, like you have to understand who you are and where you're going, and very confident. And that's exactly who this young lady is. I've known her for quite some time, y'all, and I really enjoy speaking with her. She, makes me think about some things and how to approach things, whatever. And she's very influential to me. So I hope that she's influential to y'all. I really would like to present to y'all my sister, Tara Djinn.
Hey.
Tara, thank you
for having me.
Yo, Tara, thank you very much for coming on. I appreciate it.
Thank you very much for having me. I appreciate you.
I appreciate you for, coming in and, sharing with us your journey as an entrepreneur. Like I said, I know you've worn many hats. One thing that is some of you who don't know, she is a chef. I'll let her explain to what she does. I'll explain to her what she does. So, Tara, let us know what you do.
What I do, currently, yes, I am a trained chef. I do have a culinary degree. You know the journey, almost on Hell's Kitchen twice. But currently, I really don't chef it up for anybody but myself.
Mm-hmm.
But currently, more so what I do or what I offer, I'm a psychic medium. I offer intuitive readings for anyone who's on a spiritual journey or has some questions. I'm a psychic medium, whereas though if you've had a loved one pass away and you want to connect with them, I can help you in that area. Also, some of the other services I provide, they're a little less, I guess, maybe family friendly, you would say. Um, I'm a professional dominatrix and a phone sex operator.
Mm-hmm.
And I also do some exclusive elite dating. I've had sugar daddies. I do cuddle sessions. So I dibble and dabble. I'm Tara Djinn. If you don't know, a Djinn is a genie. So, I grant wishes. So if you wish to need some assistance with your life in a spiritual direction, if your grandmother passed away and you need a little closure, you can make a wish and I can help you in that sense. Or if you're a gentleman who likes to cross dress and need some discipline and some structure in your life, and that's your wish, I can help you in that sense as well. So it's just a good time for all.
You know what, Tara? I think as I listen to you explain, what you do and how you help people to, you know, get what they would like out of life, right? So
Yeah.
how often do you come across people that don't understand what what you do and what you provide?
All the time. Every day. I'm very selective about who I do tell.
Mm-hmm.
And it does get kind of difficult, and it has been difficult in the past, especially with it's like, how do you market that? How do you how do you
Right.
find customers, or how do you find the people who are in need of your services,
Mm-hmm.
right? Because it seems on the surface, it seems like it's two different lanes. And in this internet age that we're in, it's all about marketing and branding. And I've even worked with different people to kind of help me build my business and build my brand, if you will. And
Mm-hmm.
it's been very difficult. I've even gotten kind of conflicting ideas or
Wow.
information from so-called coaches, like, well, you have to separate, you have to make one page for your readings or your spiritual gifts or tools, and then you have to make another page for the dominatrix or the phone sex. You have to have two different kind of identities and personalities, and when I do that, things don't work well for me at all. So
Really?
I kind of have to
Hmm.
grab what other people think I should be and how other people think I should market myself, and just be myself.
So, these individuals that are expressing to you how to market, what you're doing and what you're providing, because it sounds like what you do provide, there is a market out there for that because people need to find a way to express themselves, especially in this day and age. Like everyone is so introverted, if you will, but people want to be,
Yes,
they want to get out. They want to
and
get
want to
out.
be connected.
Right.
Absolutely.
So in this case, where the people that you're talking to or you have been talking to, do they truly understand what your vision, or do you have to find someone that's a little more in tune to what you're doing or providing?
I think it's a combination of both, that like, no, they don't truly understand my vision. And I think part of the problem was is taking accountability. It's not for anybody else to understand my vision or validate my vision. It's for me to do that first, right? So it I, if I know who and what I am and what I provide, then and I'm having an initial conversation with you. Maybe I'm trying to get you to help me with marketing or whatever business tools or whatever. I can't. I have to already have my brand defined when I'm building a team. I can't. I'm too much of a boss.
Right, right,
You know what I'm
right,
saying? Let me just let me just keep it a buck. Like, let me just keep it a whole stack. Like, I'm too much of a boss, and like I'm cool with me. Like, the people who don't understand me, they're not my customers. They're not my team members. They're not the people who I'm providing a service to. Like, that's what you know what I'm saying? So that's what I'm saying. Like, I can't even worry about who either you get it or you don't. You know what I'm saying? Like, if every successful business person waited, you know what I'm saying, for everybody to get it, how much stuff will we not have? How much music will we not have? You know what I'm saying? If people waited for everybody to perfectly understand the vision, like, you could go to Target and buy a bunch of different random stuff. People aren't confused. People love Target. They spend hours upon hours, and I have to use the Target app just to save money, and so I could just drive up. You get what I'm saying? Because we all know if we say we're gonna go get one thing from Target, we go in there, we in there forever. And we just spent all the money. You know what I'm saying? Because we could get all types of stuff. We could get condoms, baby food, video games, TVs, shovels, makeup. You get what I'm saying? So if somebody can't understand that I see and hear spirits, and that I also get beta men in line that needs to be in line, or I let, you know what I'm saying, or I provide a service to help men and women get out their sexual frustrations through kink sessions, or understand themselves better, or help people who have intimacy problems by doing cuddle sessions. If you think that I can't do both, then I'm okay with that. I don't need to convince you.
Right.
You can keep living your life how you're living your life, and I will keep living my life without an alarm clock and being successful in the ways that I deem successful.
Right.
Because that's just what it is. Like, when I'm true to myself, then everything falls in line and nothing else matters. So when I realized, like, I need to just stop trying to convince people and stop doing things how everybody else is doing them, because I'm not everybody else. You know what I'm saying? Like, we had this whole group of like insta spiritualists and insta hoes, excuse me for that, but it's no other way for
No,
me
say
to
what you gotta say.
like COVID, and the lockdown kind of really messed up, not really messed up, but it really flooded the market with sex workers who don't understand the business, don't understand the art, don't understand the craft, and don't care. They're just in it for a money grab. And then over the last I guess you would say like 5 years, with the kind of Hotep movement, the Black spiritual movement, you got everybody who is a tarot reader, and these things. And I'm not, everybody, this is America. Capitalism is what it is. Eat how you eat. So I'm not downing nobody for how they get their hustle on, you know what I'm saying? But for me to try to split myself down the middle and put pieces of myself in either of those two boxes, when I'm neither of those things, when I'm so much infinitely more, is ridiculous. And I'll never, you know what I'm saying? I'll not do it again. I'll not even attempt to do it again.
So let me ask you this then. What I really want to piggyback on what you just said about understanding that you are infinitely more. Was there a situation, a conversation, or you just woke up one day and said, "Yo, I'm not in this box"? Like what happened to you, or what made that awakening occur? Because I think that's real interesting. You get what I mean? I think that's really interesting.
I don't know if we can say that there was, exactly one thing that happened to me. But if enough things happen to you in your life where you always feel like, every time I try to follow this way. I'm not comfortable. Things don't work out. People are misunderstanding my energy or perceiving me this way. And it's my fault because I'm trying to do something that's not true to myself. I'm trying to live in a way that's not true to myself. Like, for instance, I have never had a 9 to 5 job for more than a year. Never in my entire life. And I'm not ashamed to tell, you know what I'm saying, that my age, like I'm in my 40s, like, and I haven't worked a 9 to 5 in over 10 years. You know what I'm saying? But I had my first job when I was 17. And I've only got fired once, but like, so I'll quit, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I've never been able to kind of march to the beat of everybody else's drum. I've always heard my own music, you know what I'm saying, and and needed to kind of do my own thing. And whatever that was, when I'm comfortable in that, whatever space is, I'm better. And I feel better. Life is better. I'm a better parent. My finances are better. And like I said, I just feel better, because for me, that's the ultimate goal, especially in an era, in a day and age when so many people have anxiety, depression, like we just trying to feel, you know what I'm saying,
right,
good and not be stressed out, you know what I'm saying? And I'm not stressed out. So that's what's important to me.
I really think that people need to find a way to wake themselves up, and understand why, like you said, for yourself, not working a 9 to 5 or not even feeling comfortable in working in a 9 to 5, people don't understand what that really is. And is that something that you can assist them in awakening that inner spirit, that inner lion in them or whatever else, through your services of being a genie or a tarot card or whatever it might be, your spiritual space that you live in, is that something that you can help people realize?
Yeah, definitely. If that's something that they're supposed to do, right? Like, because some of us are lions, some of us are gazelles. Right? You know what I'm saying?
No, you're right.
So not every it's not for everybody.
Right.
However, if someone is unsure, if they are going through these patterns in their lives and they're not sure, like, why does this keep happening? Of course, it took me many years, to figure out, like, what's wrong with these other people? Every job that I'm job hopping, it's the other people. It took a long time to be like, wait a second, Tara, maybe it's you. You know what I'm saying? You're the one that keep hopping around. So figure out what it is in you that has this aversion, or, you know what I'm saying, that keeps creating these situations that you need to back away from. So definitely, if people are having issues with destructive patterns in their lives, or repetition, they feeling like they want to go left, but they keep going right, and they don't understand, why they can't make that decision or that connection. That's something I definitely can help them with, answering those questions and kind of finding those questions for themselves.
So with that, while we're on that topic, how can they find you if they're looking to do that?
Oh, I'm everywhere. They can find me on Facebook. Everybody's in the internet streets, right?
Right.
I'm on Facebook, Tara Djinn. The D is silent, so it's TARADJINN. Let's pop that in. I haven't seen no imitators yet, so y'all come on over. You know what I'm saying? Give a reason for the imitators. Or you can find me on Twitter. It's backwards though. It's at Djinn Tara, at DJINNTARA. Or you can find me on Instagram, Tara_Djinn, DJINN. Always remember the D is silent, like Django. You can find me on FetLife, for those of you who are, seeking more of the sensual erotic services. I'm on FetLife, Tara Djinn as well. Just Google me. I'm out here.
Yo, sis, I appreciate you today. I think you've touched on a lot of different points, from the spiritual space to people needing that, face to face, vibe, if you will. I really think that you've touched on a lot of things from even just being a boss and understand, hey, you know, you don't feel comfortable in your own skin. Like, I think, you know, this, sis, all I can say is just thank you. You know, I really do. All I can say is just thank you. You know, but there's one thing.
And if there's any ladies out there, let me also say, if you are interested in, you know, the spicier things in life, I do also train people to do phone sex and different things as well. So again, find me on social media. Hit me up respectfully in my DMs. I do answer them. Be respectful.
So y'all got that, y'all. You know, Tara, Tara Djinn, Djinn. The D is silent, and you can find her on all her platforms. But Tara, we have one question to ask. I ask, you know, everybody this. It's a "Would you rather" section, right? And so in this, would you rather have your face printed on money, or would you own a small town named in your honor? Which one would you have?
I'd rather have the town.
And why would you rather have the town?
Because it's more exclusive. Like your name on $1, everybody touching it. Like bills is dirty. Like, don't know, the average person who's spending money, they don't really know who Lincoln Jackson. They know Benjamin's is 100, but dude, what do they really know behind that? But when you have towns and their names and people come to see them from far and wide. Like, because my town would be spectacular. Like, if it was named in my honor, a Genie who loves opulence, like
right.
So the town is gonna be spectacular, right? So people are gonna come from far and wide. Like, they want to see like the town that was named for and after a Genie, right? And then I just feel like, and then you say I own the town, and then that's the residual income. Towns are corporations. Like, so come on, like, you talking to an entrepreneur, right? You know what I'm saying? What do I get?
Right.
What I do from just my name, my face being on the money. Like, is the dividends coming to me? I don't think so. But if I own the town, I feel like, that's some equity. I might like that. So yeah, that's what I would rather.
And no one has ever said it that way, but you're right. I think people don't look at it from that. I mean, I've always looked at just your legacy, just your name living on for quite some time, even after you're gone. But I didn't think about the here and now, whereas, I'm going to make some money right now. Like, I didn't think about that part, so, but Tara, I thank you very much for tuning in, dropping in with me today. And again, y'all, follow Tara on all major platforms.
Right.
Loved what you've heard on this week's episode? Well, the answer is simple. It would mean the world to us if you could head over to iTunes and leave us a 5-star review and feedback. Spreading the word really is the best way to grow our podcast and achieve even greater things. Thank you.